Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is part 6 video from the chapter of measures of central tendency, where I will be solving set 2 of 5 multiple choice questions. These are conceptual problems on the topic of mean and properties of ungrouped data, which was discussed in part 1. This video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author RD Sharma. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again, if you want to further support me, then please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's start part 6 video, where I will be solving 5 MCQ conceptual problems on the topic of mean and properties of ungrouped data. Okay, so the first problem says that the mean of observations x1 comma x2 up to xn is x bar, and the mean of observations y1 comma y2 up to ym is y bar. If z bar is the mean of observations, that is the combined observations of x1 x2 up to xn and then y1 y2 up to ym, then the ratio m is to n is, we have to find the ratio of m and n. Now clearly, as per the notation goes, the number of elements of the first set of observation is small n. So we have mean x bar is nothing but x1 plus x2 up to xn, and this whole divided by the sum of the observations divided by the total number of observations, which is small n. Similarly, we have y bar is equal to the sum of the observations y1 plus y2 up to y small m. So the number of observations is small m divided by small m. Okay. Now, if z is the mean of the combined, is the mean of the observations of combining the observations of x1 up to xn and then y1 up to ym, then we have to find the ratio of m is to n. Okay. Now, so what is z bar? Z bar, okay, first of all, before z bar, from these two mean, I can say that the summation of xi, that is the sum of the observations of x1 up to xn, this is the sigma notation, will be equal to n into x bar. Similarly, I have for the mean for the y observations, I have summation of yi, I ranging from 1 to small m, is equal to m into y bar. Now, what is z bar? Z bar is the mean of all these observations x1 to xn and then again from y1 to ym. The if you combine the observations x1 to xn and then y1 to ym, z bar is the average of that combined observations. Now, how many observations are there? If we combine the x and y observations, it will be n plus m. So z bar is nothing but, I can say, it will be summation of xi, I equals to 1 to n, plus summation of yi, where y is equal to 1 to small m, this whole divided by m plus n. Now, this is equal to summation of xi, I ranging from 1 to n is n x bar. Similarly, we have summation of yi, I ranging from 1 to small m is m y bar. Now, this is a very basic concept of a combined mean of two observations. If so, x1 to xn is first set of observation having mean x bar, and y1 to y small m is another set of observations having mean y bar. So the mean of the combined observations will be n into x bar plus m into y bar divided by n plus m. This is some result, a property you also should always remember. That is the combined mean of two set of observations. Okay. Now you can see that we have the equation z bar is equal to nx bar plus my bar divided by n plus m. From this equation, I can easily find out what will be the ratio of m is to n. If I do cross multiplication, I have z bar multiplied by n plus m is equal to nx bar plus my bar. Now, if I bring all the m terms to the left hand side and all the n terms to the right hand side, I will have z bar m minus m y bar is equal to n x bar minus z bar n. Taking m common from the left hand side and n common from the right hand side, I have m multiplied by z bar minus y bar is equal to n multiplied by x bar minus z bar. From here we can easily find out what is m by n. M by n will be equal to x bar minus z bar divided by z bar minus y bar. So the ratio will be x bar minus z bar is to z bar minus y bar. So the correct choice is choice C. C is the correct choice. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see the next problem. If 80 is the mean of observations x1, x2 up to xn, and 90 is the mean of observations y1, y2, up to y small m. If 87 is the mean of observations x1, x2, xn, and then y1, y2, ym, that is 87 is the combined mean of the two set of observations, then which of the following cannot be the value of m plus n? Then which of the following cannot be the value of m plus n? Okay, so first of all, applying the above concept from the previous problem, the combined mean, this formula that z bar, the combined mean z bar is equal to n x bar, where x bar is the mean of the first observation having first n observations, and y bar is the mean of the second small m observations. So z bar is equal to nx bar plus m y bar divided by n plus m. If I apply this formula, I have 87 is the combined mean. So 87 will be equal to the mean of the first set of observations, n observations is 80. So n multiplied by 80 plus the mean of the second observations, which are y1, y2 up to y small m, is 90. So I have m multiplied by 90 whole divided by n plus m. Okay. This is equal to 80 n plus 90 m divided by m plus n. Now the problem has asked which of the following cannot be the value of m plus n. So from this equation, how do we know that what all values m plus n can have? Okay. Okay. So the concept is that from here I will find the ratio of m is to n. So I have, if I do cross multiplication, I have 87 multiplied by m plus n is equal to 80n plus 90m. If I bring all the m terms to the left hand side and all the n terms to the right hand side, I have, let's bring all the m terms to the right hand side and n terms to the left hand side. I have 87 n minus 80n is equal to 90m minus 87m. So basically I am trying to find the ratio of m is to n or n is to m. So this implies 7n is equal to 3m, or this implies I can say m is to n will be 7 is to 3. So the ratio of m and n is 7 is to 3. Now the problem has asked which cannot be the value of m plus n. Now obviously let we don't know the value of m plus n. So let m plus n is equal to, let's say, a. We don't know, we are assuming the value of m plus n to be a, and we know from these two result that we are assuming m plus n to be a and n is to n is we are found to be 7 is to 3. We can easily find the value of m and n based on the concept of ratio and proportion. So small m will be equal to 7 by 7 plus 3 this whole multiplied by a, and small n will be 3 by 7 plus 3 whole multiplied by a. So small m we are having to be 7a by 10, m is equal to 7a by 10 and small n is equal to 3a by 10. Now remember, both small m and n they has to be natural numbers because they are number of observations. They has to be natural numbers. This means that a has to be a multiple of 10. If m belongs to I am using some notation of set, m belongs to natural number, capital N denotes the set of natural numbers, and this means that m belongs to, this symbol means it belongs to the set of natural numbers, means that m is a natural number. So m belongs to natural number will obviously mean that a is a multiple of multiple of 10. Only then 7a by 10 will be a natural number, and also 3a by 10 will be a natural number. So the only condition is that a has to be a multiple of 10. So this implies that m plus a was m plus n. So m plus n has to be is a multiple of 10. So from the given choices we can clearly see the only choice which is not a multiple of 10 is 45. So B is the correct choice. The problem has asked then which of the following cannot be the value of m plus n. So m plus n, the value of m plus n has to be a multiple of 10, and the only choice which is not a multiple of 10 is 45. So the correct choice is B. Okay, let's see the next problem. The mean of the first n natural numbers is 5n by 9, then the value of n is. To find the mean of the first n natural numbers, we need to know the sum of the first n natural numbers. Now what are the first n natural numbers? They are 1, 2, 3 like this up to n, and their sum 1 plus 2 plus 3, always know this, keep this result in your mind. It will be highly used in the higher classes, that the sum of first 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to plus n, where n is the natural number, this is the sum of first n natural numbers. This is always equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Now it is given that the mean of the first n natural numbers. So if I consider the sum to be s, the sum of first n natural numbers is s, which is we know n into n plus 1 by 2. Now what will be the mean? The mean will be the sum divided by the total number of observations, which is obviously n, because we are adding the observations are first n natural numbers. So n this is equal to n into s, we know is n into n plus 1 by 2, and this whole divided by n. This is equal to n plus 1 by 2. Now in the problem the mean is given to be 5n by 9. So we can say n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 5n by 9. So we have a linear equation in n, we can easily find the value of n. Doing cross multiplication, we have 9 into n plus 1 is equal to 10n. This implies that if you solve it, you will find n is equal to 9. N is equal to 9. So the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Always remember this formula, that the sum of the first n natural numbers, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to plus n, is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, let's see the next problem. Question number 4. The mean of first n odd natural numbers is n square by 81. Find the value of n. Now, what are the first n odd natural numbers? They are 1, 3, 5, then 7, then 9, then see, you have to understand the pattern. The first odd natural number is 1, which can be expressed as 2 into 1 minus 1. The second odd natural number is 3, which can be expressed as 2, since it is second, 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1. Similarly, 5, which is the third odd natural number, it can be expressed as 2 into 3 minus 1. So I hope you understand that the nth odd natural number will be 2n minus 1. It will be 2n minus 1. Okay. Okay. So what will be the sum of the first n odd natural numbers? So you can see that these are the first n odd natural numbers. Now, where the nth odd natural number is 2n minus 1. This is the formula of the nth odd natural numbers. So I can say, if I consider all these, if I consider the first n natural numbers to be x1, x2, like this up to xn, consider the first n odd natural numbers to be represented as x1, x2, xn, then what will be xi? That is the ith odd natural number will obviously will be 2i minus 1. 2i minus 1. So we have to now find this summation of xi I 1 to n is the sum of the first n odd natural numbers. Xi, summation of xi I from 1 to n. Now this is equal to summation of I equals to 1 to n. Xi is, we know, 2i minus 1. 2i minus 1. Now okay, now there are certain algebraic results, algebraic formula of results that can be applied on the sigma of the summation. This sigma, that is summation of some numbers. What does this mean? Summation of I is ranging from 1 to, let's say, m. This is nothing but it is I, and I is ranging from 1 to m. It is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to m. What is, let's say, I square, summation of I square, I ranging from 1 to, let's say, k, where k is a natural number. This is nothing but 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to k square. What is summation of 1, or let's say any summation of any constant? Let's say a is a constant, and I is ranging from 1 to, let's say, L. L is a natural number. This is nothing but A plus A plus A up to L terms. L times A plus A plus A. So what will be summation of 2i minus 1, where I is ranging from 1 to n. I can, this is nothing but summation of 2i, I ranging from 1 to n. I am splitting the sigma between 2i minus 1. I am applying the sigma. So 2i minus 1 is an algebraic expression. I am applying sigma. When sigma is applied on 2i minus 1, it will be sigma of summation of 2i minus summation of 1. And this is so 2i, summation of 2i, where I is ranging from 1 to n. 2i, I is the variable. So, and since 2 is a constant, I can bring the constant 2 outside, and it will be 2 times summation of I, where I is ranging from 1 to n, and I have minus what is summation of summation of 1, where I is ranging from 1 to n. This is 1 plus 1, this 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to, this is 1 plus 1 plus up to n terms, okay. I hope you are following how I am applying the concept of sigma on the expression, that is on 2i minus 1. Now what will be, so we have 2 times summation of I, where I is ranging from 1 to n, minus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms. Now I don't have space, let me create some space. Okay, so this is summation of I, where I is ranging from 1 to n. So this is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n, and minus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms is n. Now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n is the sum of first n natural numbers, which we know is 2, which we know is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So we have this. After simplifying, this becomes n into n plus 1 minus n. This is n square plus n minus n, which is equal to n square. So the sum of the first n odd natural numbers is coming out to be n square, and it is given that n square is equal to it is given to be n square by, oh, I did something wrong, let me check. N square, let me see. The first n odd natural numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, and the nth odd natural number will be 2n minus 1. So if I now sum them up, so the observations 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2n minus 1, if I represent them as x1, x1, x2 up to xn, then xi will be 2i minus 1. That is, the ith odd natural number is 2i minus 1. So the sum of the first n odd natural numbers will be summation of xi I 1 to n, which is summation of 2i minus 1. 2i minus 1, I ranging from 1 to n, and this is, I can write summation of 2i minus summation of 1. Summation of 2i, I can bring the constant 2 outside, and it becomes 2 into summation of I, which is summation of the first n natural numbers, which is 2 into n plus 1 by 2. 2 cancels out. Okay, and the summation of 1 where the summation is from I 1 to n, it becomes 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms, which is n. So minus n. Okay, so n square plus n minus n square. Okay, n square is n square by 81. Find the value again. The mean of, oh sorry, the thing is that so this thing is the sum of the first n odd natural numbers. Now the mean is given to be n square by 81, so I have to divide by n. So basically I now have the sum of the first n odd natural numbers has come out to be n square. So the mean will be n square divided by n. This is given to be n square by 81. So we are having n square by n is equal to n square by 81. Since n is a number of n is a natural number, it cannot be 0. I can cancel out n square from both the sides, and I have 1 by n is equal to 1 by 81. This implies n is equal to 81. N is equal to 81. So the correct choice is B. Now if you have not understood these steps, then please let me know in the comment section. I will make a separate video how explaining this, how I am applying the sigma on some given expression, like summation of 2i minus 1, I is ranging from 1 to n. How exactly the summation is happening, working, I will explain that in a separate video. Please let me know if you need that video. Okay, let's see the next problem, last problem. Mean of a certain number of observations is m. If each observation is divided by x and increased by y, then the mean of the new observation is. Okay, so let's say the observations are x1, comma x2. The number of observations is not known. Let's say there are n number of observations. Okay, so we know that when what is happening, how is the observations changing, is being changed. So x1 is being changed by, first each observation is divided by x. So x1 divided by x, okay, and then it is increased by y. So x1 by x plus y. x2, the observation x2, original observation x2 is being changed as x2 divided by x plus y. This way xn, the last observation xn, is being changed to xn divided by x plus y. So what will be the mean of the new observations? That is, what will be the mean of these observations? That is, the first observation is x1 by x plus y, x2 by x plus y, xn by x plus y. The mean will be, the new mean will be, please notice how each observation is being changed. First it is being divided by x and then y is being added. So the mean will be, the new mean will be, the new mean will be, the new mean will change exactly the way each observation is being changed. That is the main concept. The new mean will also be the original mean, which let's say I am denoting with x bar, divided by x and plus y. Now in the problem, the mean of the original observation is given to be m. So it will be m by x plus y. If you simplify this, m plus xy divided by x. So m plus xy divided by x is the new mean. Always remember this concept. Let's say now when in a set of observation, each observation is changed in a similar manner. For example, let's say the ith observation in an observation, in a set of n observations, let's say the ith observation is being changed like this. Let's say first it is being multiplied by a non-zero constant a, then let's say it is being, then another non-zero constant b is being added, and then finally this whole thing is being divided by some another non-zero constant. Let's say if this is how each observation is changed, then what will be the new mean? If x bar was the original mean, then the new mean will be exactly, the original mean will be changed exactly the way each observation was changed. That is, it will be a x bar plus b divided by c. This will be the new mean. Always remember this concept. So with this, it brings to an end in solving another 5 conceptual problems. This is set 2. I think I have 2 more sets that will cover most of the problems based on the arithmetic mean of ungrouped data, and then I will discuss about the mean of grouped data or discrete frequency distribution. So if this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. If you are facing any kind of difficulty in understanding or following my videos, the way I am solving it, applying the concepts, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will highly appreciate that. And if you need any specific kind of videos, then also please mention that in the comment box. I will surely do my best to address your need and query. So I am ending the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.